and enjoy as we slam your senses with the poetic sounds of Mr. Tyler Gentle Chord. All right.
Hello again. Alright, Casey Bart's on the bongos. My posse. Okay, hit me. A shrill beat pulses throughout my body. What could possibly produce such a devilish noise? My alarm clock disrupts my deep, peaceful slumber and forces me to emerge from my warm cocoon of pillows and blankets like a screaming child pulled from the womb. It is a Monday, a day created by Satan himself. An entire week of work and mental labor lies ahead. Bartolo arrives. His Dodge Avenger glistens like a golden chariot, assigned with the task of escorting us to school. As I hop into the passenger seat, I am greeted with, "Darn! I forgot to do a current event!" Reality sets in as quick as a darkening storm, and I realize that this task has also slipped my mind. As we get closer and closer to the school driveway, we see our nemesis. A long, winding line of cars, preventing us from reaching our destination. Don't underclassmen realize that there's a bus? George waves his orange directors wildly like an enraged chimpanzee as the cars turn into the parking lot. I quickly jump out of the car wondering, what else awaits in this educational institution? Hallways, so crowded. People pushing, yelling. The chaos never ends. Backpacks nailing my body like punches from a heavyweight boxer. I might be safer in a mosh pit. Slowly sinking into a sea of bodies. No! I must reach the classroom, or Mr. Ballone's voice will come crashing down like the fist of the gods! Dr. Gentle, you're tardy! And so my adventure comes to an end. Oh, we're getting moved. Migrate. Migrate. That was not the real one.
So these all Tyler's things are dedicated to fourth period lunch 3 years ago. I know Greg Gordon's in here.
Where are you, Greg?
Where are you?
Hey, Tyler! I love you, Greg!
There we go.
Tyler!
We're like right in the light, so
Hey, Greg Gordon!
up there somewhere. Okay, go.
Okay, wait. Why can I never do this? Lucky Lucy. Hit me, Bartel. First period didn't go so well. Mr. Balone unleashed his evil wrath upon my frail body. Apparently those 30 seconds of class that I missed contained a tiny detail that would ultimately determine my fate for the entire course. It's too early for me to care. The trip here was as eventful as a trip to Mount Everest, and my odds of the day being any easier are about as good as Mrs. Penske being absent. Which odds are good. After what seems like an eternity, the bell rings. Can't they turn the volume down? It's 7:30 in the morning! Someone attempts to say the morning announcements, but the talk of the previous weekend's events overpower the droning voice. I listen in and hear a wide variety of statements. OMG. Dreamgirls was sweet. Does anybody have Mr. Moran for economics? Bro, that tall is taller. Most of this is as hard to decipher as Egyptian hieroglyphics. Finally, I reach the hallway. Suddenly, I'm bombarded with familiar faces. Deep breath comes up to me with the energy of a 4-year-old eating a pixie stick. It yells, "Bowling!" Polly approaches and says something to the effect of,
Hey, my brother, how you living on this out-of-sight day?
These greetings lift my spirits as I walk to my next class. Sometimes, I think I'm better at math than Mr. Murphy. I'm not going to say much about our skills. But somehow, I make it all the way through my next few classes to gym. Finally, the light at the end of the tunnel. But for this period, I'm all about business. Beads of sweat drip off my forehead as I focus in on my next task. European handball. Someone quickly tosses me the ball. I dash for the goal, and reach into the circle as high as an airplane soaring through the sky, only to get knocked on my face by Trevor O'Connor. Why am I guarding the 10-foot-tall kid? The game ends, and I clean my battle wounds. But as I'm leaving the locker room, there's Mrs. Faber, hunting down her prey like a powerful, strong lion is attacking helpless gazelle. Oh no! I cut sociology last week. I duck out the back entrance and sprint for the car. Bartow's already there, and I tell him to start the adventure. We screech away just as she comes chasing after me with her crosshairs on my head. I'm free! I finally made it through the day! And as we drive home, I think, what adventures will tomorrow bring?
Love you, Lucy. You can do it, Tyler.
Yeah, everyone has to understand that for poetry, you guys have been doing the wrong thing the whole time. You can't clap, you have to snap. You have to do the snap again.
I was doing
Bartow couldn't play in this last piece, so I just want to say he loves each and every one of you. That's true. And I just want to say, for Tyler's Poetry Corner, thank you to the bongo players, Corey and Bartow, and thank you to my poetry costume. Okay, here we go. Hitting with some bongos. Oh my goodness. We're graduating. When the heck did this happen? The past 4 years are a blur to me. Like a bad dream filled with random snapshots of badminton, bathroom sign-outs, and some kid named Effie. I can't really complain. Our school's pretty fun. But there's also many things that make absolutely zero sense. For example, girls can wear headbands, but Bartow can't. It's a gang issue, they say. But last time I checked, gang violence in Miller Place is about as non-existent as pretzels are 10 minutes into fifth period lunch. A school where students won't spend 10 minutes writing a current event or film critique, but will spend multiple periods at a time cracking into the school's internet firewalls to play a quick round of online mini-golf for the helicopter game. Yeah, helicopter game. Smart boards make the classroom seem like an interactive drive-in, ready to make learning fun and more interesting. Now all we need are teachers who don't unplug the computer in a panic when they accidentally pause a movie. There you go, folks. I'll end with a rhyme. I hope that everyone had a good time. So go ahead, everybody. You can all go. I hope you enjoyed the Miller Place Variety Show. You're doing it wrong! Yeah! There we go. Thank you.